Okay, love these, like these, hate these. Let's review. Okay, Nads, so I'm gonna start with my favorite bra, which is these ones. It comes in a pack of 3. I got it from Amazon for like 18 quid, extra large, 95% cotton, 5% spandex. Wore this one last night, so I'm supporting a little milky stain. Beautiful. Okay, these are my favorite, and here's why. Boom, boom, done. Okay, obviously this is better if you're breastfeeding, less good for pumping unless your pumps look like this. Then you can just whack it in. The trick I like to do to decide if I like a nursing bra or not is close my eyes and can I do stuff with one hand. So many a time have I tried to, because you're holding baby in one hand and then you're trying to like navigate putting your little pump in the other breast doors. But yeah, these are just the best. There's no support. My thing underneath I have support on, but these ones there's obviously no support, but whatever, it's just so easy. Boop, boop. Okay, so these are my absolute favorite. They also, inside, you can also add like removable pads inside if you want. I never did, but there you go. And also you can just throw them in the wash. So they're not delicate, just chuck it in the wash, super easy, amazing. Love these. Okay, these ones, there's 2 types. So if you're gonna be pumping and you're using like hacker style things, which is the other ones, oh my God, it's yeah, they look like this. And honestly, you feel like a cow, and I found it like humiliating, and I was like, I've just given birth, have I not been through enough? But anyway, if you do choose to use these, there's manual or electric. These nursing bras are amazing. So you're looking, I find these so funny. Look at this. Boop. So you just stick them in and they just kind of pop through like that. Ta-da. And then it just holds them in place. Obviously you can do it up and there you go. You can also use it like a classic nursing bra with the little clip. You can unclip it here. Give my tit and pump on the other. Now, if you do choose to breastfeed and then want to pump on the other, because when you breastfeed, just the other breast, it just produces more milk at that time. That's my experience anyway. Yeah, you can pump. However, if breastfeeding, the baby will kick this, and it's okay-ish because it's in, this is so funny. The baby will probably kick it, and it's hard to kick it out, but it could do, which is why when breastfeeding, I way prefer these manual pumps, these LV curves. You can stick it in and then the baby can't kick it. So for pumping, if you're doing the little cow udder thing, getting a bra like this. I never use the clip down. Something outside. I only ever wore this, if I was using the udder one. Honestly, I just felt like embarrassed. It's a needs must, but if there are other ways to do it where I feel there's a bit more dignity because I've just given birth and all of that stuff and now I look like a floppy cow, I prefer the non-udder ones, but actually these were really good at the beginning. There is another style of bra that you can use if you're pumping. Now, this looks like there's a cum stain on it. It's not, I promise. I'm gonna put it on, but I just want to pre-warn you. There's some white looking stuff. I'm guessing it's milk. I don't know. Well, yeah, no, it must be milk. Okay. So it's like this, and then you kind of put the pumps in. Again, if you're doing the udder style, like that, and shove it in. Boop, boop. And then you can stick 2. This was fine. It was fine. It's got the clip down. The only thing I didn't like about it is because I use letdowns at night, at the beginning anyway, when my boobs would leak at night. So whenever I put my letdowns in, both like two in each, they would kind of slide together like this and kind of come out of place, which was a bit annoying. So actually I didn't really end up using this one at night. This is when my boobs were leaking, by the way. So yeah, if I needed to use the Hucker pumps at night, then I would opt for this one, and my letdown kind of nicely sits in there. material is polyamide and whatever, and elastine. That's probably backwards, isn't it? You know, it doesn't matter, whatever. Basically, the first ones are the best and they're cotton. But here, adjustable straps, blah, blah, blah. Okay. These ones are kind of like the classic nursing bras that, like, I guess most people buy. I hated these. I hated them. I found it so hard. Maybe that's me being dumb. First of all, I struggle with bras you have to put on like this and it just gets twisted. By the way, the reason why these like tiny things are so important is my experience, not everyone's experience, my experience was I was exhausted. My patience was wearing thin. Trying to fanny around with these bloody straps, trying to flip and get them in place. It was enough to sometimes set me over the edge because obviously my patience is going into my baby, right? So I just don't have the patience for these bras. Anyway, I'm going to tell you why I don't like it, but also some plus points in case it's of interest. Okay, so adjustable straps, you've got the clip. Now, I didn't get one with clips at all. For me, that's too hard. That's too hard. I know it looks quite easy, but it was too hard. Let's see. Okay. Oh, now I'm doing it. I'm like 7 months on now, so maybe I've got a bit more patience. But at the time when I needed these kind of nursing bras, it was just too hard. Okay. So if you can get past the clip thing, fine. These do have removable pads in, which, by the way, sort of act like, what are they called? Like breast pads. Breast pads, so if your boobs leak, you've got the disposable ones and you've got like cotton reusable ones. So yeah, they do kind of absorb excess milk. That's not what they're designed for, I don't think, but it's just what happens if you forget your milk let down or pads or however you choose to soak up the precious golden fluid. Okay, so it has breast pads in. Why is that important to note? Because when you put it in the washing machine, let me undo this. When you put it in the washing machine, let me show you what happens. They get folded. Can you see this? It's folded. Like, come on, please. I don't have time to try and fucking sort it out. I have a baby to take care of. I'm exhausted, you know? Less exhausted now. At the beginning, it's a whirlwind, isn't it? Highs, lows. Anyway, the point is I didn't have time to sort out removable breast pads. So yeah, I think those are all the reasons why I don't like them. Now, yes, I could take out the removable padding. I could have done that, but I didn't. When I did actually end up using these before I discovered these amazing ones, what I ended up doing is literally putting bra on and literally just lifting it up because I just couldn't be bothered to fanny around with this bloody clipping business. Okay, well, I think I've made my views clear. But you know what I actually ended up doing? So I wear these ones, I wear at night because I don't really need like support and stuff at night, and it's just super quick. Obviously, it's a bit harder if you're gonna use the Hucker pumps. The Hucker pumps, you kind of have to hold it in place, whereas you kind of want to be hands-free when you've got the Hucker pumps going. So I use, yeah, this one. But what I actually end up doing is, you know how I love like, obviously Pop Flex, Lululemon, all these like little, I call them tank tops. I think they're called longline sports bras actually, but whatever. So I just wore tops like this and literally pull out my boob. Now, I'm not going to do that because my breasts are under here and I don't want to show you my nipples right now. Anyway, maybe later. Jokes. Yeah, so I would literally just, also, I just ended up buying clothes and bras that didn't have these clips on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you which bras I got. Okay, so you know I love Pop Flex. I talk about Pop Flex to all of my friends and family or anyone who's willing to listen. I literally just buy Pop Flex bras because one, they have support. Two, they do have removable cups, or pads, but for some reason I find they kind of stay in place. Also, look, no fannying around with clips. I can literally shove it on. This is a medium. I would fit a large, but medium just makes my breasts more accessible. Yeah, you got a bit of support, and literally I can just go bam, bam. Do you see that? Bam, bam. That should be a meme. Yeah, okay, so that's my report on nursing bras. Feel free to ask me any questions, but in summary, I love this Pop Flex one. Oh, what is it called? I think it's the Ambition bra. But the main thing is it doesn't have like clips and stuff, and I can just go bam. I can also just go bam, like can attack it both ways. It's amazing. Bloody love Pop Flex. Pop Flex? Pop Flex. Yeah, any questions? Let me know.